Hello, lovely people. How are we all today? I'm good. I've just got in. Then I got my hair cut. So I've had lots of layers put in. Well, not lots, but a good few. And she curled it for me. So just while I'm growing this colour out, because it's got to be done. And I quite like it actually. So I can still get it up. Do you know what I mean? Still get it in my bun. But it had to be done. And it was like a drink of water, wasn't it? So my fringe has decided it's going to be a side fringe from now on, so who am I to argue with it? Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going with the flow. But yeah, the woman in the shop who was there waiting for hers to get done, she said, your hair's a lovely colour. I said, sadly, I'm having to grow it out. Just can't take the stress of a colour anymore, it really can't. It's quite thin at the front, do you know what I mean? See there, so it needs a little break. And, you know, it's not a bad thing, is it? It's a bit of getting used to because it is quite dark now when I'm used to being so blonde, but I'll adapt. Change is good. I think the camera's dirty, let me wipe it. Yeah, I think it was. I'm a minger, aren't I? Anyway, been for a bit of shopping. What's new? No, I thought of a go and get some of what I need. I needed more Greek yogurt and I'm going to make a lasagna, so I needed some veg to go with that. So I spent £14.54. And do you know Aldi's is which cheapest supermarket for 4 running years? What did I get? I'm getting a big drink of water. Trying to get me fluids in, as you do. Just got a little white top on today and these Go Faster flary trousers. See. Flary, and I have my little pumps on, but got my slip tips on now. Because when I've had this chat, I'm going to get on the couch with C and have a cuddle. And watch some Married at First Sight. Do you want to say hello, C? She wants to say hello. Oh, she's really there. Oh, is she? Yes, it's a girl. She gets up as soon as she gets up, she wants to get down. All right. All right, I know. Oh yeah, okay, she said hello. That's it, she's done. You want to? No, I'm just going to do the shopping and then we're going to have a cuddle. Because baby Thomas has been here, hasn't he? So, and she feels it, she does. So I've got 6 eggs. Some Brussels sprouts, because I love them. They haven't got a good date on them, 10th of October, but it was all he had, so I wanted them. But I could probably... They'll last a bit longer than the 10th, won't they? Some ibuprofen, some Italian Grana Padano cheese just to go on top of my lasagna. Grate a bit of that on. And I got these. These were $3.99, which I thought was a bargain. The glass storage dishes for the fridge. Glass storage container. So they're just the right size for me, them, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? If I put my hand to it, you can see how big they are. So, yeah. So $3.99, I thought that was a bargain, to be fair. Some milk, I got semi-skimmed, because the baby's not here at the moment, and that lasts till the 1st of November. So, I thought that's a really good date. It's the filtered one. I don't know whether the filtered one's a little bit more expensive. £1.75 for 4 pints. The yoghurt was £1.99. Brussels sprouts 99p. Eggs £1.79. Ibuprofen 39p. The cheese was £2.69. That'll last me an age. I won't freeze some of that. My Greek yogurt 0%. What I always get. And then, did I say to you the other day I got this winter spice and the spray from Aldi? Well, I done my floor with it yesterday. It's just so nice. Some of these smell a bit like gingerbread, I find, and I don't like that. But this is just, the smell stays. So it's therefore, if I get the concentrated one, then I can dilute that and put it in my floor mop, can't I? But yeah, it's not got that gingery smell to it, which I don't like, if I'm honest. When it comes around like autumnal Christmas time, everything seems to have ginger in, and I like ginger, don't get me wrong, but not in a cleaning product. I don't at all. So that's it. And the trusty hedgehog bag from the British Heart Foundation, fabulous. So Thomas has gone. He's gone home. Mummy's been. She dropped me off at the hairdressers, and then she went on. I think I said yesterday she's going to he's going to see his great grandparents on his dad's side, on my her dad's parents, Abby's dad's parents, my daughter, and then he's got the dentist. So that's cute, isn't it? The dentist. This will be his second visit with his 4.5 teeth. So yeah, so he's gone now, but it was lovely having him. He wouldn't go to bed last night. Put him to bed. He had his bottle, and then I was on the phone to my brother, and next thing I heard him, so I thought he might no, he must have been in bed about half an hour. I thought, well, he might settle down. He might have had a poo. Anyway, he hadn't. So came back out to my brother, and he was having none of it. So I went in and got him. So he was up a little bit later, but and then he went back to bed with another bottle. So we had 2 bottles and 1 in the night. He likes his milk, but he's a good lad. I mean, he got up this morning. He was in his cot, and he watches a bit of telly in there, like Iggle Piggle in the Night Garden or Teletubbies, while I get a shower. So he's such a good boy. He really, really is. But I came in the bedroom. I thought, oh, he's pooed. So I told you I have this all-in-one like sleep thing on him that's got no legs in. It's just like a dungaree set. Got it from Asda to keep him warm. And I thought, oh, he's pooed. So I thought, I'll take that off and then just let that drop. Anyway, took it off and then turned round, because his cot's right next to my bed. And then turned round, and he'd had a poo, and it was that heavy that his whole nappy had fell off. So we had to put him in the shower. It was funny, but you had to be there. He had the biggest poo ever. It was like, for a little baby, he's only 13 months. It was like, it weighed a ton. You know that song, Who Done a Load in the Middle of the Road, and the tramp car couldn't get past? It took 3 men, a chicken and a hen, to move it away in a basket. It was like that. So anyway, but he was laughing. It was funny. He had to be there, but it was funny. So he had a little shower, and then he had a bath, because he had to wash his hair. So he's gone. So it's me and Peace. It's me and Cece. So what I'll do now is, because obviously the baby's been here, and she's dead good with him, but she feels it. She feels it when he's here, because she doesn't get the same 100% attention off me. She was licking his face last night because he'd had milk, and he's laughing his head off with her, and then he got fed up, so he just pushes her away, and she goes away. She's a good dog, but she needs some attention now. So she's just had a walk. I'm back from the shop. She's just had a walk. We're going to get on the couch. I'm going to catch up on me Married at First Sight, because I haven't watched it since, I think I've watched 6 episodes, so I don't know how many more there is, and have a little rest. And I'll just tell you quickly what I had last night after I spoke to you. Bear with me on my food, because I did have something else. So in total yesterday I had 1,369 calories, 30 grams of fat, 70.5 of protein and 80.2 of sugar. However, most of the sugar is from fruit and veg, so to me that's absolutely fine. I had my homemade soup. I had 2 pieces of bread with butter on, homemade. And then I had, for my supper, then I had an oat and honey biscuit. And then I had some porridge with that plant protein that I have, some pineapple, a kiwi chopped up, and some fat-free yoghurt in, and chia seeds. So that come up to 1,369 calories. I haven't eaten yet today. It's 2:15, but as we all know, I'm more of a nighttime than a daytime eater. So I'll be back for tea time, and I shall see you then. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. Bye bye. Just come back on to show you. So there they are. So they're a really good size, steaming up. And then clip, that's plastic, the lid. What can you expect? It's $3.99, but it's got a steam on it, and it says on them they're not oven proof, which is a shame, isn't it? Because if you're oven proof, you'd be bloody great, wouldn't they? Microwave safe, includes steam valve, freezer safe, and dishwasher suitable. But yeah, if they made them that could go in the oven, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Fancy me head. Alright, see you later, guys. Bye. Evening, guys. I'm having soup again. soup. This is the last of my soup now. I'm going to freeze a little bit of that. But I think could probably do something with that, like as a topping, couldn't I? Of like a shepherd's pie. So, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to have soup tonight with some bread and butter. Obviously, I was saying last week, wasn't I, that I wasn't going to have bread throughout the week. But that was a bit from the baby's loaf and there's a little bit left. So I'm not going to waste it, I'm going to keep it. But I'm definitely going to get that and stick it in the freezer and have some nice soup and bread and butter for me tea. Got a busy day tomorrow, so I don't know whether I'll be eating out, but I'll surely film it. I was just sitting there thinking before, there's loads I could do, isn't there? So, like I was looking at, you can make a pizza base with, just woke up, well I haven't just woke up, I've been asleep, I fell asleep about 3 o'clock, I was in a lovely sleep. And then my bloody phone rang and woke me up at 4, cold calls, didn't answer it. I was thinking you can make, pain in the arse them, aren't they, cold calls? I haven't had them for a while, but obviously at the moment it seems to be, well, I've had 2 today, that's not great, is it? But it's too many. You can make a pizza base out of Greek yogurt and flour, which I have both of in. So, yeah, things are looking up. I feel that having no sweets in the house is benefit. Let me just get my chair. It's our Cece, she's got a dinner, but she turned her nose up at it because she knows I'm cooking something. Having no sweets in the house has really, really benefited me. And I know to some it might seem drastic, but it's working for me and I'm happy about that. I can feel myself today thinking about sweets, so I know, because it's drawing towards the end of the week, maybe it's that receptor in my brain that's waking up and thinking, it's getting that time, Janine, but I've got nothing in. I've got fruit in and I can make a pudding, but I've got no sweets in or chocolate or anything like that or crisps. So yeah, I think it's good for me. I'm going to pop my soup on and I'm just going to show you my little candles in the living room. Just get it to, it's still light outside, but I've drawn the curtains, put my fairy light on, and lit my candles in a joss stick. And a little piece that I got from my friend a few years ago, which has got lights in it. And I'm feeling all cosy wozy. It's that time of year. I love it. So look, my friend got me that Rita a good few years ago now. It's got 2 sets of lights in, battery operated. Pretty, isn't it? I mean, I'm thinking about moving it, but I don't know where to, because the only other sideboard I've got when my curtains are drawn is this one. And these got me candles on my joss stick. Kelly, my friend, got me them candles. They're the strawberry. Oops, she's just upset. Strawberries, look. Aren't they pretty, yeah. So yeah, just put in my little joss stick bin. And my friend Laurie got me that for my birthday. So, but yeah, maybe I could put it there at the back. Food for thought, isn't it? So this is how much bread I've got left, because I had a few pieces last night, but because it's so, I don't know whether it's because it's homemade, it is quite dense, so you can slice it thin. I put 4 slices in the freezer today, but I just knew soup wasn't going to be enough for me, do you know what I mean? So I've decided to have some bread. So I'll get this sliced, bear with me. I think I've cut this in front of you before. Oh, she can't even see. Just can't find a proper stand that'd work in this kitchen, do you know what I mean? To put my iPad on, but see, it slices really well, guys. Normally say you buy an uncut loaf, and it's sort of, it's soft, but it's a denser loaf. The way they're normally soft on the side? They are soft. This is on its 3rd day now, so it is a little bit more, it's not stale by any means, but it's just, it doesn't all fall apart when you slice it. Does that make sense? So I'm going to have that nice big crust, because it's the first thing I've had to eat today, and I'm going to have that nice piece there, and I'm going to put that piece in the freezer. So if you've been watching me, I've only got a small freezer now, and it's brilliant, because I can't just keep sticking loads of crap in it like my other one, where it was full of stuff that I never ate. So all the stuff now I've got in, like I've got 5 pieces of bread, But when Thomas comes again, I've got some bread in for him. I could maybe make some breadcrumbs or something, do a chicken with spices, but I'm starting to have a little think about things again, aren't I? So I'm pleased about that. So I'll show you my little freezer. It's not that full. Oh, where are you? See, not a lot in there, is there? That's good, isn't it? I just don't think that it done me any favours having a big freezer. Quite overwhelming, if I'm honest. And then I'd have all food in it, but I wouldn't be eating it because I couldn't see the woods for the trees. Does that make sense? So now, I mean, I've got some chicken in there, some mince in there, 2 portions of soup, my yeast, and a burger, and another burger. And I think that's about it. So that's good. I can work with that. Do you know what I mean? I think what can I cook with that? And the same with my cupboards. They're not as packed. I mean, they're full because I've only got small spaces, we all know. But yeah, it's working out well for me. I feel really positive. When I did my pineapple last night, it wasn't very fresh. Your pineapple seasonal. Are they on the end? I'll be gutted if they are because I really love pineapples. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this soup, see what it's doing. Yeah, so I'm going to have some butter on, some President butter. Just put my bread on the scale so I can just weigh it, because butter is very calorific. And as much as I love it, I still need to weigh it. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean to bang on. That's 6 grams on one slice. I don't want to be overestimating how much I'm putting on. Oh, I didn't even weigh that one, bear with me. Just say 2 so far. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this tea. And then probably I'll have something after. I've got my biscuits there, haven't I, that I made. My currant and honey and peanut butter and banana and oat biscuits. So I'll probably have one of them. So that's 15 grams of butter. So the only thing is with this President, it says it's spreadable from the fridge and it's not. It's rock hard. So I'm really hungry. I think I've melted the lid because I put it on top of the kettle to melt it down a bit. Oh, bear with. So here's my lovely soup. And this is just, God, I nearly burnt it, guys. So much for you can't overheat on that hob. Oh Christ, I hope that comes off. Yeah, I feel as well that getting rid of my big fridge freezer and that'll come off, that's fine. And creating more space, and creating more space in the kitchen, you know, because I've got, if you've watched me, you'll know that I've got limited space. It's been so beneficial for me. So there's nothing worse than standing there and, you know, you've got a pan in your hand and you've got nowhere to put it. Put you off. So I feel like me cooking and prepping is getting better again. So happy days. Anyway, that is just carrots. I don't chop them any special way. I just chop them and lob them in. I normally have a chunkier soup, but because little baby Thomas, my grandson, was having some yesterday, I have to mash it a bit. That's carrots, a little pumpkin, a tiny pumpkin like that, and small potatoes, new potatoes with the skins on, and 2 OXO cubes. No, vegetable stock cubes from Aldi. You know, the amount of portions you can get. Thomas had some, I had some, and then I've just put one in the fridge, and then there I've got a massive portion, and it probably cost me, I'd say, £2 a cook, so that's like 50p a portion. The bread, I know I've got a bread maker now, but that's because I can't knead anymore. The bread maker, yeah, I did shell out, I think it was £80 initially, but it's been worth it. I mean, a big massive bag of flour you can get in Aldi, the plain one, for £1.19. You get about 4 loaves out of that. And your yeast, you get 8 packets in that. That's like, I think that's under £1. Then your honey, you can get, I put honey in instead of sugar. You can get the cheap Aldi honey for 80 pence, and then what else goes in it? Some butter, or you can put oil in. You can have any type of oil, the cheapest sunflower oil you can buy. Some salt, and then some water. So if you're talking what, say like £1, £2, £3, say £3.50. I mean, I'm not going to do the fine lines, do you know what I mean? But that's like, what, 7.40, 7.14, 21, 28, no, 8. So 85p a loaf for a full fresh loaf. And if you've seen the loaf, it was a big one, and I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 12 slices out of that, and it's just so much nicer, and it fills you up. Simple ingredients, but it's proper food, and all you do is you throw your wet ingredients first, then your dry ingredients, and then your yeast. Shut the lid and it's away. And if you wanted to make easy bread, which you didn't have a bread maker, soda bread is dead easy to make if you look up that recipe. But yeah, if you watch me for a while, you'll know that I've been through the mill a bit. I was doing really well, and then recently I've gone off kilter, and now I'm adapting my life and I feel back on track again. Now maybe in a couple of weeks' time I've eaten a Mars bar and a Star bar. You know me, I'm always honest, I'll come on and tell you the truth. But yeah, it's good, so I'm going to go and enjoy this while it's hot. Susie's not eating her tea because she knows Mummy's got something, but I will save her a bit. And I'll see you later, guys, alright? Bye-bye. Yeah, just enjoying my tea, honestly. That bread is delicious. And the soup, it's amazing. I fell so off track, I forgot what really good food tastes like. It's easy done, isn't it? But I was just looking back on my videos. I'm sure I did soda bread, but I know I did spelt bread, and that's easy to make, and that's not too expensive either. I know I did soda bread, but I can't find it, I'm sorry, but yeah, you can make bread. Spelt bread's not a lot of kneading either. White bread is delightful, but it takes a lot of kneading. If you like doing it, it's great. There is a video of it on here of me. Oh, did I film it? I don't think I did, because my kids were home and they helped me with the kneading. And I was in and out in between, and I didn't get to finish the film, and in the end I forgot. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to get back to my tea. I forgot to say, I wasn't on episode 6 of Maths at all. I was on episode 10. It was the dinner party, the second dinner party. If anyone's watching it, Stephen and Ellie. It's just, yeah. So it's the couch. I'm going to have my tea and put it back on. They're on the couch, aren't they? So, but he's a bit of a hothead, isn't he? He's fiery. And she's a little bit of a wallflower. So, I mean, I don't think he's being nasty when he's saying what he's saying. But sometimes we have different backgrounds, don't we? Or different family dynamics. But yeah, it was interesting. So I'll be interested to know what they say on the couch, because that's the part of it that fascinates me, that I learn from. Do you know what I mean? She wasn't even in a relationship. And get back to me soup. I better shut up, hadn't I? Hello, lovely people. So I've had my tea. I give Cece a little. Cece's my dog. A little bit of bread and a bit of soup. So she's at that, and now she's there she is. Oh ho ho ho. It's funny, isn't she? And she's at the tea now, because she's quite satisfied that she's had some off Mummy, so that's good, isn't it? She wants to get between my legs, bear with me. That sounded wrong, didn't it? When I'm on the couch with my feet up, she gets in between my legs and sleeps under the blankie. So till she's too hot, and then she goes again. So I'm doing, it's the reason I'm moving around so much is because she's there, right there, bless her. So I've done me calories for today. I'll tell you what I've had. I'll put that bread as 3 slices because the crust was quite thick, wasn't it? it was worth it. So for my dinner, which is, well, I don't think so. If I wasn't on in a calorie deficit, then it'd be a normal dinner really. But I think, as we all know, I try not to eat in the day and have a nice meal of a night and a little treat. So my dinner was 831 calories, 20 grams of fat, 17.3 of protein and 29.5 grams of sugar. However, I'll say it before and I've said it again, that all comes from fruit or honey or vegetables, anything. I limit sugar in my diet as much as I possibly can because it goes to my brain and it makes me want more. So the white bread was 477, 3 servings. The soup was 258 for 1 serving, and the butter was 96 for 15 grams. And then I've put myself down to have 2 of me honey and oatmeal, honey and oat biscuits, which are made with, as I say, honey, peanut butter, a banana, honey, peanut butter, a banana, some flavouring of your sort, like I did salted caramel. I put some raisins in as well, honey and the oats, porridge oats. So, and so I've put myself down for 2 of them. I'm going to have them for my supper with a nice cup of tea, and that's 308 calories, 10.3 of fat, 11.4 of protein and 21.8 of sugar. Again, comes from all natural food, so I'm not bothered about it. So in total, 1,139 calories, 30.4 of fat, 28.7 of protein and 51.3 grams of sugar. But if I just let me do my view. So yeah, I've just had 81% of my sugar today, but like 2/3 of that has come from fruit and veg, and the others, I haven't eaten anything processed today, have I? So, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, so I'm going to sign off now, guys, and I hope you've had a good day, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've had a good day. I just looked at my little fridge then with all my little bits on top, because I've got that bit more workspace, and I'm just so happy. It's the little things, isn't it? It's just the little things that make us tick over in life. And why shouldn't it be? Why shouldn't it be? I'm loving my hair. It's settled down now. It sort of goes into shock when you first get it cut. Wasn't too sure about my fringe, but I'm loving it. So I'm a happy bunny, and I shall be back tomorrow with more escapades of Janine. And I will say, as always, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, look after yourself and love yourself, and give yourself a big hug if you need one. Thanks for listening, guys. Do it all again tomorrow. Bye.